My oh my, doubleheader games against the Calgary Flames, one in Edmonton, one in Cowtown, and both games lost to the Flames, giving up 6 goals against in both games. Oh my god, what a bad start to this preseason. Anyhow, thanks for joining us back here at Full-Time Hockey Oilers Edition. So today we'll just do a quickie. Yesterday we started off the preseason with a good start. Starless game for the Oilers. We beat the Jets rookie camp guys with an OT score of 3-2. So we take the first game opener, and today we were looking to make pretty good progress. Maybe look for that split, 1 game win here, 1 game lose down there. But unfortunately, both games were lost with a pretty big score against. And today was McDavid and Draisaitl showing up, some of the big stars, and I guess they weren't up to par for this preseason series, mini-series on the same day. That's very interesting. Not sure I've witnessed that before, playing 2 games at the same time against the same team. So that's interesting. I guess it gets more practice time for these guys and more viewing time to see the PTO participants and some of the AHL guys to see who gets the job and who doesn't. So today, just really poor defending overall. Game Edmonton, they let 4 goal past Pickard, so losing already 4-0 by the second period. That's not a good start. Just errors and flaws all over the place. Loss of coverage. So I guess that's probably what was expected, because the line juggling was pretty amazing, I guess. Like Knobloch elected to play half the NHL team up here and then half down in Calgary, and then mixed them up with a bunch of AHL guys and even some newcomers. So I bet you the chemistry was not very good at all. Okay, so that's what you get, okay, for not preparing on time. Anyhow, it's just a preseason game. I hope we don't start the regular season like this, or else it'll be like just like last year. They're gonna do some catching up to do. So in these 3 preseason games, what was noticed? Let's talk about the PTO signings first. So Mike Hoffman in the first game against Winnipeg, he had a few chances, but was not able to convert on any of his shots. I guess most of his amazing plays or good plays in that game were just like really pure goal scorer position plays, shooting the puck at the right time on net, but the goalie had been able to stop them all. Today he got one in past who was the goalie in Calgary? What's his name? Dan Vladar. Yeah, Dan Vladar is the goalie down there, and was that Cooley was the one playing in Edmonton. Okay, so gotta get that correct. Anyhow, yeah, so back to Mike Hoffman. So he gets 1 power play goal, and that was a nice shot. But on the regular team, I don't think he'll be getting any chances on the power play. So if he's only able to score on the power play, then that means his 5-on-5 production is probably limited, as per the Winnipeg game and rest of the game today. Nothing else came out of his repertoire. Just that 1 goal on the power play, and then that was the night for the Oilers. Okay, and then the other PTO dude, Travis Dermott on defense. So he was on for the first 2 goals against. So 2 goals against on your PTO job showing to the coach. That really wasn't a good showing. So I don't know how many marks he gets docked off his scorecard. Same with Josh Brown. Josh Brown let in, didn't let in. He directly gave away the puck for the 5th goal against. 4th goal against, he was on the ice also, couldn't really defend the 2 guys. Kind of slow looking at him. Big hunk of a guy, but yeah, you can see the slowness, just like the RNA, probably even worse than the RNAs. So yeah, I think we're a little bit in the deep regarding the defense corps this year, especially you've got to find somebody responsible and defensively good, and also maybe be able to make out some passes out of the zone to play with Darnell Nurse, because Darnell Nurse has his many flaws. that yeah, this 9.25 million guy is doing all the time. Okay, so I think probably Stan Bowman needs to look out over at the waiver wire, or like see what type of trade he could probably try to pull off, because yeah, Dermott, you know, he's been a journeyman for these few years for a reason, I believe. I mean, if he's got that skill set, if he's got that, you know, talent, he wouldn't be floating around everywhere. So maybe right now Troy Stecher maybe has the upper hand, because so far he hasn't let any goals in against, or when he was on the ice, I don't think any goals were scored. So maybe we can use him until the trade deadline, see how he performs, or maybe even an AHLer to fill in that role, see if we can save some money and accrue some cap, and then maybe find some help at the trade deadline. So after these 3 games, or yeah, 3 games, impressive mentions, I should say, is Podkolzin and Savoy. So Savoy has that high pedigree. He's probably we're gonna expect a lot from him, and he's been performing pretty well. That small little dude, he seems to be sneaking around pretty well and getting his chances, even though he hasn't pot one yet. Podkolzin hasn't potted one in, but he's been pretty physical. He's a big dude. You can see his presence on the ice, making some big hits and causing some turnovers. So maybe he can revive his career here in Edmonton, maybe playing with better players, or maybe giving better chances and more ice time. Probably he could get his confidence back and maybe score like maybe 10 or so goals, maybe get a 15-20 point dude playing on the third line. So let's hope he continues in this trend, in this right direction, and be productive for the team. Also, Victor Arvidsson and Jeff Skinner, I was looking forward to see what they could do on this team. So nothing much from Skinner today, although Arvidsson had that lone breakaway, had a very good sneaky chance, just rushed up the ice all by himself out of nowhere, but Vladar was able to thwart his chance and deny that breakaway goal. Anyhow, it's an early preseason, I should say. The coach has mentioned that some people will be probably be sent down already by tomorrow. So we'll be seeing less and less faces, and then the roster will be getting shrunk, and we'll see who can stay on the PTO, or maybe both guys don't stay on the PTO. I don't think both will be kept on the PTO, because there's no space, of course. So unless they want, you know, Mike Hoffman's shooting skills or something like that, maybe they'll prefer like a pure goal scorer. I mean, after Travis Dermott's performance so far, I'm not very impressed. So yeah, we'll see what the coach decides. Anyhow, thanks for joining in for today's quickie, and we'll see you again after a few days, after a few more preseason games. Thank you all for tuning in. Please share, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed our videos. Be gladly appreciated, and thank you once again. See you next time. Bye.